Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a super exciting video because I'm doing some type of vlogmas. Definitely not daily, which you can tell already because it's December 2nd today, so I've already missed or skipped a day. Yesterday I kind of took the day off because I'm kind of really into the holidays, so I really wanted to take the day to just knit and watch a bunch of Christmas movies and just relax and set the mood. What I have planned for this vlogmas type videos are going to be a lot of DIYs. So I am celebrating with my family a holiday on the 5th of December. On the 5th of December is like a Dutch national holiday tradition. Instead of Christmas, I'm doing this. I'm also planning on sending my sister a little gift package thing for the holidays. My sister, she lives in the UK, so I don't really see her very often. And I'm knitting her a very cute little thing. So Laura Penrose, that also has a YouTube channel, you probably know her. I hope you know her because she's really nice. But she just released a new knitting pattern, the Maxine hot water bottle cover, and it's named after her sister, which I thought was very suiting. And I'm knitting that. I was really into this pattern from the moment that I saw her knitting it. I just think it looks very nice and I knew it was something that I wanted to cast on. But I was kind of looking for like a reason to cast it on, because I use an electric hot water bottle, so I don't really need a cover. So I was looking for someone to knit it for, and I don't know why I didn't think of my sister, because I know that she uses her hot water bottle cover very often because she has endometriosis. So very often she has pain, and then a hot water bottle cover is very soothing for her back or stomach or things like that. So I thought this would be a really thoughtful little gift for her. I tried to find some colors that I know that she would like just for my stash. I started it yesterday. I did a Judy Magic cast on, which I've never done before, and then I found a video tutorial that makes it so that you don't have twisted stitches, so you don't have to knit in the back loop. And since it was my first time doing it, I figured why not just do that, and then I don't have to knit through the back loop. It sounds easier, I think. So that's what I did. I can show you how it looks. It's definitely not the neatest. Like, I have two parts, like these two, where the gauge or tension just seems to be a little bit different, but other than that I think it's nice. And this entire year, this maybe has been one of the most fun projects that I've knit on. For some reason, just the color work and seeing all of the colors and choosing it and the knitting process I just really love. It's very mindless whilst at the same time being very entertaining. There is a chart and I'm doing the 6-color version, and it looks a little bit like intense when you look at it. But actually every row it just repeats, and I don't really have to look at the chart. There are some rows where I have to look a little bit more, but for the most of them I just remember like, oh, I have to do 3 stitches of this and then 2 of that one, and then I just go. And then I'm knitting in a new method for me. I'm usually an English knitter, but a while ago I learned myself to knit continental. So actually what I do now is the color that is gonna have the most stitches on the row, I knit continental, so I wrap it like this, and then the color that is like the contrasting color, I wrap it around my finger and then knit like this. So then I can do English and continental at the same time. And for some reason that also makes it a very fun experience for me. So I've been really enjoying this, to say the least. And then I put it in my new little crate, because in my last knitting podcast I was talking that I was really feeling this like bright pink color that kind of hurts your eyes type of color. And I got these because they were on sale for €1 for 2, which is so affordable. So I just had to. There was no reason not to, basically. So speaking of that, now I will get into some of the gifts that I have. So in the Netherlands, how you celebrate this holiday, it's called Sinterklaas, and then usually you will put all of the names together and then pick one. And then you write I guess it's called a poem, but it's supposed to be funny. I don't know. So you write that for the person and then you just get a little gift. So I got my grandma. She wanted pillow covers that are soft. So I got her some pillow covers that are like brushed cotton type of thing. And then she wanted a calendar and I couldn't find any other calendars than this one, and this one is with jokes. I don't think that she will really appreciate it, but also my grandma has Alzheimer's, so I don't think she will really understand most of them. And also there are those calendars that you have to answer a question or calculate something, and I don't think that would be very suited for her either. So maybe she does find it funny and she can just laugh every day. We'll see. So that's what she's getting from me. And then I have another gift that I'm planning. My cousin the other day was telling me that she really loves this grandma core hood that I made. And she would really like to make that for herself, but she's not a very experienced knitter yet. I would say she's a beginner knitter. So this is a little bit too advanced for her at the moment. Maybe one day she will be able to. So I told her, well, maybe I will knit another one of this one day and then you can have this one. But then I was thinking, well, this holiday is coming up and I have a hat that I can wear, so I don't technically really need this, and there will be other things that I end up knitting. So I'm going to gift it to her. And then I thought, well, just this looks a little bit, I don't know, I just wanted to give something else on the side. So then for her I also got these, just a set of these little crates, and I don't know if she would really like this color, but I think it would be fun in her room because she definitely is like a colorful person. Then another little DIY thing that I have planned is that I don't have a tree topper for my Christmas tree, and I didn't have one last year nor the year before that. So I want to DIY my own. So I got some of this felt. It's a viscose and wool type of felt, and I got these two colors. But I think I'm going to do something with the brown color, and I was thinking some kind of star shaped, then to put like filling in it, or maybe like scrap yarn, and then embroider around it to close it. So just like sew it by hand. And I have this like thick embroidery thread. Like this would already be a really cute color combination. And then I was thinking for all of the points of the star to then make some tiny pom-poms. And another thing I would like to make for this Christmas is to have a pom-pom garland. So I did get a little pom-pom maker kit, and it was like super cheap. It was 90 cents. So I think this is really nice and helpful to have. And I love pom-poms, so I could also make pom-poms and put it on hats and stuff. So I definitely think this would be very useful. So yeah, as you can see, a lot of DIYs that I have planned. Then there's one more, and it's a sewing project. I would really love to have a tulle skirt for the holidays to wear maybe with like New Year's or with Christmas, either one of them. And I just want it to be really voluminous and have an elastic waistband. So I'm definitely online looking at some tulle fabrics, and I think I'm gonna make it and probably make like a little Instagram reel or blog post on my website on how I make it, and share it here on my little vlogmas type video. Hi and welcome to, well, Vlogmas day 2 I guess. Today is December 3rd and I was planning to go to Sostrene Grene yesterday, which I said in my little clip, but I ended up going today and it was like extremely busy. So I intended to film some things, but I couldn't because you could barely walk in the store. I mostly went to get some gifts for my sister because I want to make like a big box or like just like gather some things together for her for the holidays. I will show you also the finished hot water bottle cover that I have, and right now I'm just drying it a little bit on above the heating because it's still quite damp, but I finished it yesterday. So I basically knit this entire thing in 2 days, which I'm quite impressed by. And it really doesn't feel like I've done a lot of knitting. This is also, I think, the first time that I've actually wet blocked something. So I soaked it for like half an hour in some lukewarm water. Then for the pattern, she has 25 rows for 10 centimeters and I had about 28 rows per 10 centimeters. So that's quite a big difference. So what I ended up doing was measuring it and saw that it was definitely not going to be long enough. And then I added this little extra color chart here. I will make eventually a Ravelry page for this, and also right now I will put on the screen just what I did, but it's super simple, so I think you will be able to figure it out. I added that on top to add about 1.5 or 2 centimeters, and then I went into the decreases and did a 2x2 rib with a stretchy bind off. In the pattern she recommends blocking it over your hot water bottle cover, which I did. But right now the only way to boil water in our house is on the stove in a pan. So I ended up just doing hot water in a hot water bottle cover instead of like really warm, like almost boiling water. So I know that it fits the cover, but then I removed it from the hot water bottle because, as you can see, this is the hot water bottle that I have and it flares out like this, which I think most of these do. But that was of course causing my ribbing to be like this, and I didn't really want that. I wanted it to just be nice and cinched in like a ribbing should be, in my opinion. So I removed it whilst it was still like really wet and just left it to dry flat on the towel. So it should fit and I think it's looking very nice. And like I said, my sister really likes pink. And this yarn has some pink speckles in it. If you want to know the yarn that it is, I believe it's by Lana Grossa and it's called Baby Print Punto. Then this is Vilcolana Peruvian Highland Wool. The darker pink is Drops Fable. Then the pink one and the blue one is some type of superwash yarn. And then the light pink that is here is just hand-dyed sock yarn. So this is one of the gifts. And then, like I said, went to Sostrene Grene to get other gifts for her. And I'm also going to make probably 2 scrunchies for her. I'm going to do that today and I'm going to make a tutorial for it. But it will come out on December 12th as like an ebook or part of an ebook. For the past 3 days of December I've been doing dashing December deals over on my Instagram and Shopify, and then on the 12th of December I'm planning to do one big release. So I kind of just came up with this morning that I had already intended to show some last minute gift ideas for Christmas, and then I was thinking, why not just bundle them all together and then sell it as an ebook and then do like a discount deal on the 12th of December. So that's what I'm planning. So you will see me make lots of little things. So I think I'm just gonna call this like Craftmas instead of Vlogmas. I think that's a very suiting name for all of the things that I will be showing you, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So you will just see the process and then how to do it will be released on the 12th of December. Anyways, here are the things that I got at Sostrene Grene. I just keep talking about other stuff. First of all, I got a day planner or to-do list little thing. Because my sister, I know she really loves stationery, and Sostrene Grene has some of the best stationery in my opinion. And I thought this was really cute with the blue flowers and also still a little bit Christmassy. Then I have one of these little flower like dishes. You can use this for basically anything. I like to use it every day for my tea, like to put the tea back in. Then I also picked up these little notepads from Sostrene Grene. Just a cute little pink flower daisy. Then I got 2 Christmas ornaments. So first of all I have this heart one, and I think this one is super cute with the ruffle. And it's red, and I know she mostly has red in her Christmas tree. And my sister, she has a cat, so I didn't want to give her anything that would break, and also with mailing and stuff. So the second one I got her is this little metal gold bow. So these 2. And then I also picked up some tea. This is called the Moment of this, like Scandinavian thing. And it's green tea with honey and lemon flavor. And also just the way that they package this is very adorable. And then to put everything in and also help with the mailing process, that maybe things will not arrive broken or messed up or anything, I got this box. I think this is A4 size, so I think it will probably be nice to, you can store a lot of other stuff in here as well. So I picked up this, and it's also a little Christmassy type of print. Look how cute that looks. So if you are also planning to gift someone this and you have a Sostrene Grene, I would really recommend, because this looks adorable. So this is kind of what I have planned. And then a scrunchie. Then I also got 3 little craft supplies to help me in the upcoming days for all of the DIYs that I'm going to be filming. So I got some more of this like felt material. This one is just 100% polyester in a typical burgundy red Christmassy color. And then I also picked up 3 little patchwork floral patterns. This one I thought was just a really nice basic in this green color. And then these 2 are more typical Christmassy fabrics. So that's my little Sostrene Grene haul. Then I have 2 more little things to show you, because the store across Sostrene Grene was having like a big discount because they're closing down or something. So I just went for a browse and saw these t-shirts, which I really liked, to wear underneath all of my knitwear. I also really like to wear woolen t-shirts, like 100% merino wool, like the one I'm wearing today, like this. But honestly, sometimes it's a little bit too warm, because I get on the bike and then my body just heats up very quickly and I start to become like overheated. So sometimes you just want like a nice cotton t-shirt, and also I can wear these in the summer as well. So I got this little pointel thing, and I love that it has like the lettuce edges. So I picked up this one, and then I also got a grey one, and this one is like a brushed type of fabric, so it's super duper soft. And it also has those like lettuce edges. And yeah, I'm super excited to start the upcoming week really focusing on making the ebook. I do have a couple of orders that I still need to make and sew and ship out, so maybe I will share that as well. Hi everyone, and welcome back to another segment of this Craftmas vlog. So today is the 4th of December, so it's Monday. So it was basically just a day full of work. I spent the morning making the patterns for my ebook that I talked about yesterday. And I also wanted to show you the finished little scrunchie that I made yesterday. This is the Pupu scrunchie by Sari Nordlund. In the pattern she actually has a little string or bow attached to it, which is why I chose that pattern, because I thought it was a very cute detail. But then I spent like 3 hours knitting this tiny little scrunchie, so I cannot be bothered with making the bow, so I'll just leave it like this. I knit this in Tin Peer Gynt by Sanne Skarn, held together with the mohair cone that I showed in my previous knitting podcast. and I think it turned out very cute. I'm just not a big fan of the knitting techniques that were used, and I think if I were to make it again I would do something entirely different. But all in all, it is a cute scrunchie, so this is going to be added to my sister's little gift box. Then I also wanted to show you the result of what I made today. But I did get a head start on one of the patterns, so there are going to be 10 patterns in the ebook, and this is one of them. This is a toiletry bag, but I'm going to be using it as a project bag, of course. And I made this in, I think, 1.5 or 2 hours. And I think it turned out very nice. I just used a really nice pink block print with a nice gold zipper and added a little tassel on there. And it's just a cute bag and it fits quite a lot of stuff, I think. It's a very decent size. Then today I also finally received 2 new sweaters that I bought. I bought these 2 weeks ago from Vinted, so they're secondhand. I feel like buying sweaters or knitwear is a little bit like controversial as a knitter because you can knit yourself. I'll just show you the sweaters and then you will see why I decided to get these. They are both from Another Stories. And this one has a nice crew neck with beautiful flower embroidery. First of all, I cannot do this. I'm not able to do this. And then it just goes straight down, and of course the sleeves are where it's at. It just has a lot of beautiful pleats here and also this texture. I always forget what this is called, but I do know that this is a pain to knit, so I don't think I would ever necessarily knit this. I'm sorry, the light is extremely bright because I have a ring light here, or else it would just be completely dark basically. But yeah, these types of sleeves I wouldn't really knit myself, so I'm really happy that I got this, and it's also I think 50% wool or maybe even more. Then I also got this little cardigan, and this one I got specifically because it's red, and I did not really see myself buying red yarn and knitting something red when I could have just purchased like a cardigan like this. I got this for like 15 euros, and you know, if you want to knit a red sweater or like any sweater, you're gonna probably spend more than 15 euros, especially with a wool yarn or something. So this one is also at least 50% wool, and it just has the most beautiful details. So first of all, it has a beautiful little scalloped edge. At first I thought it was crochet from the pictures, but it's actually ribbed, and probably if you were to knit this, it would have to be with some type of short rows. Then beautiful cables everywhere, also on the sleeves, including a cable, which if you wanted to have this, like I said, it would have to be seamed. And then it also has that texture, which I think is very vintage. They use it in a lot of vintage Aran type sweaters and patterns. And I just think this is super adorable, and I'm planning to wear this for Christmas, and I feel like this is the thing that I've been really craving, like just something bright red. Like the camera does not like this color, but I really like it right now. And it's just very Christmassy, and I think it's very cute. And I wanted to show you this one more time because I forgot to mention. But it also has very pretty shaping details even. So here at the neckline, also at the armpits. So honestly, for a sweater that is store-bought, ready to wear, it has some very nice details. So like I said, today is the 4th of December, so I think I'm going to end my little Craftmas video version episode 1 here, and then probably do a video every 4 days or something like that. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, just seeing like little snippets of my life, packing orders, working, mostly just doing a lot of gift knitting, and I will hopefully see you like in 4 days time. If you want to make a project bag today when this video is going to be released, I do have a discount code on my website for 50% off the Amy PDF project bag. So if that's something that you're interested in, then I would definitely check it out. The link is always in my description, as with everything else that I mention in my videos. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!